with our project launch, survival horror. Project browser is launched. Survival horror project open. Come on. There we go. Light source. Restore now. What we did last time. Oh, we were in the third person character. Oh, that's where we need to go. So we need to find an empty space. VR. We're not doing VR, so that can be deleted. Compile. Save. Right now, once this is finished saving, go to content browser, go to there's third person BP under blueprints. Third person BP, blueprints, open up your third person character. Go to your event graph, find some empty space. First we're gonna create a variable. Give this the name player hunger. And for the variable type, we're going to change this to an integer because we're dealing with numbers. Compile that. And the default player hunger value, it's going to be set to 100. What the fuck happened? Set that to 100. That's going to be the default value. And compile that. And hit save. Write in event tick. Within our event tick, for every tick, it's going to drop either the player has enough hunger to stay alive or not. So first we're going to do is run a brunch to check whether or not the player has enough hunger whether the player has enough stamina. So check out condition, type in integer is greater than 1. Our B node is going to be 1. Then click and drag and get the player hunger. Hook it up to our A type. Our false value is where it's going to pause the game and is where it's going to be our end screen. If it's true, it's going to take away, go drag out our true value. We're going to enter delay. You can mess around with the delay. How long you want to set. How much you want to take away from the player hunger when you want the player to die. So I'm going to set this for 2 seconds, for example. Then we're going to take the player hunger, check it out, set it, and hook it up to the completed. And we're going to drag out the player hunger. We're going to type in integer, minus integer, and we're going to get our player hunger. and hook it up. And we're just going to take away 1 for each time. When the player reaches 0 and doesn't have enough hunger, and this is where we can set it up. For false, set game paused, and we're going to check it for true. Now if we compile this and save it. Now if we go to our viewport right here, let's see where we're going to put it. Right. Print string. That's where we're going to, no, that's where we want it. Now here, print string, at the same game paused. I'm going to type in "you died." Compile that now, test it out. Press play again. Oh god. And see on our left we got the numbers counting down. Every 2 seconds it will take away 1 for each time from the hunger. So we'll go back in here and we're going to change the delay to 0.3 seconds. Compile that now and press play. Now we can see it goes down a little bit faster. Let's see what reaches at 0 now. Let it get to 0. Let's run around. Right, 35, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it says you died. So that works. So since that works, if the player does not have enough stamina, this is where we're going to create the widget. Create widget. Check out from set game pause. Create widget. This is where we're going to set our widget. Add to viewport. To create a widget, right click our blueprints folder, go to user interface, widget blueprint, give us a name, game over underscore widget.
It's me, Mario!
Open it up. It will give us this will be a background. Check this over here. Our anchor part should be the full screen. Come on, damn it. Type it 1920. And we're going to change it, go to color and opacity and change this to black. Could be any color you want. And we're going to go up here. Let's add some text. Add text block. Make sure to anchor it, otherwise it's just going to float. And I'm talking about you float too. And we're going to align this. Our text block. We're going to type you died. Our font, go to appearance, go to font, give it a reasonable size, like about between 50 to 72, maybe around 80. Now compile that, save, go over here to our create widget, select class, game over widget, compile, save, go over delay, type in 0.2 seconds, compile that, and now we're going to re-add the print string to this and see how it goes. After I set player hunger, add a print string. Let's see, now we compile, and we'll play. See how this works. Just let it run down, and it should work. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you go. You died. 9:30, and it's 10 o'clock my time. Alright, so we got all that working. So that works. Alright, do that. Add to viewport. Check it out. Uncheck context sensitive. Search for set mouse. Set show mouse cursor. Set that to true. Target. Get player. Controller. And compile that. And now click and drag over these. Give it a comment. Name it player hunger. Also for the delay, we don't want the player to die too quickly, because that's not what players want to see, the player die too quickly. Give it a reasonable duration, like about maybe 3 to 10 seconds. For me, I'm going to set it for 7 seconds. For reasonable, that'll be a reasonable. And I'm going to compile, save it, and that should be. Now we're going to save everything, save selected. And that is our player hunger system. If you want to leave the print strings in here, you can leave it in here, but later on in the series, towards the end, we're going to get rid of these print strings, because we don't want the player to see any print strings. So we're going to leave the print strings in here for till end the series. In our next tutorial, we'll be going over UI and the HUD to our player, and we're going over stamina. Our next Unreal Engine 4 tutorial will be our stamina functionality. That is the player hunger system in Unreal Engine 4. So now you guys got familiar with the player hunger system. If you're just now joining in, if you miss it, once it's done processing, goes video, you can rewatch it and see what happens. But I will re-upload an edited version. So this is where I'm gonna leave it off. I'm signing out. I'm gonna go play some more GTA. Yeah.